is the form player, and he was outstanding. The pull shots, the drives, anything that was pitch shot went the distance.
It was fed a bit. And once he got going, it got even more difficult for the bowlers. Oh, listen to the sound of that. That was to finish it off. Was keen on the milestone, but hit it too well to have another go at getting 100.
Another Patun start for you, folks. He's got the best strike rate this year for any T20I batsman. Terrific going. He doesn't seem to hit the ball hard at all. It's like everything is working in slow motion. His best year as well to go with the consistency in the strike rate area.
Only slight in stature, and yet packs a punch. Wonderful timing. Great wrists as well, as you expect.
Cut shot will go straight to Wasim Jr. Don't attempt the second when he's fielded the ball. Right, Vigo mobile giveaway, so you earn a free mobile. So come in numbers and be that lucky person.
We're in, we're over here.
Left-hander is on strike. He's got a fair bit of talent. All he has to do is to work up a partnership, make sure that, you know, he plays the percentage well in the first few overs. Just like that. Give yourself a little bit of time. It's so important to lay out that strong platform.
Yeah, for Mishara, he is quite keen on playing shots, and might be the way that he plays his game and the task that he's given generally at the top of the order. When he's playing with someone in great form as Nissanka, he perhaps doesn't need to go out as hard, can be a little bit more selective.
Absolutely. Very fine player when the ball is pitched on his pads. There he goes, plays it into the gap. 2 runs to the left-hander, is off the mark.
Yeah, not quite out the middle, but off the mark, and he'd be happy with that. Just looking to try and get himself going. Boundary would do nicely to finish off. Not quite constructed how he might like. Salman Mirza, this first over. Critical to finish well, having started off by over pitching and going for 4.
First over done, 7 without a wicket.
Introducing Hello Hair Hair Color. 100% grey coverage with no fear of hair damage. Hello Hair Hair Color. Colors to die for.
लैक्रोस कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Salman Mirza.
Wasim Jr. warming up to the task. It must be tough for the bowlers also to have a new partner at the other end every now and then. So we talk about openers adjusting with changes. And believe me, I've gone through that drill where during that period, there were so many openers that were tried by Pakistan. So I'd be there and suddenly I'd see a new partner. And that takes a little bit of adjustment, a lot of adjustment at times, because you want to understand the game plan. What about the calling, that kind of bit. So, Pommy, you can maybe shed some light on a new bowling partner or new bowling pair completely. I mean, how does that work? Does that impact your performance?
I don't know that it should. From a kind of mental perspective, I think you end up probably more in your own head than anything else, because as we say so often, that despite it being a team game, cricket is very individualistic. You know, so when you get your opportunity, you just essentially want to make sure you're doing what you need to do right.
Yeah, way thin, put away quite nicely through the offside for 4. It's a fast outfield. And just a cosmetic run after the ball for Babar Azam. He was never going to catch that one.
Lovely control in this shot, not just flailing the blade or throwing the hands at it, but calm and essentially just timed through the gap in the offside, illustrating that when it doesn't come off these cracks on this pitch, it actually does come on quite nicely, and you can play in that fashion.
That's a good single. Maybe the pitch may not play up as much during the first half compared to the second. I feel that this will have a lot in it for the bowlers come the second part of the innings.
So, Rambo, you know, we're on about, you know, partnerships in terms of bowling. You go back in time, one-day games, I suppose test matches, and it applies to 2020s. One-day games, it doesn't these days, except after over number 34, using the same ball. High on the bat, fortunate to get away with that. Loves it there and loves to tuck it away onto that onside. You look at this hit, the badge off the bat. Yep. And he's quite fortunate that it goes wide of a short fine leg. So if you have a partner, new partner, who tends to kill the bird, it's not a good thing. And I'll explain a little bit about the bird in a second. You want to keep the bird alive.
In the meantime, I've been told by Mazhar that I had 10 opening partners in my test career. 10 different partners. And I think I had more in white ball cricket, and we only played 50 overs then.
Yeah, from you talking about it before, you sounded scarred. Anyway, from the chopping and changing. The bird, if you look at the Kookaburra ball, there is the bird on the one side. So if you're killing the bird, you're not hitting the seam, you're hitting the shiny side. And so you don't want to be that guy in the bowling partnership, because you got to look after the ball. 16 without loss.
लैक्रोस कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Still feel that Sri Lanka's real test will be against spin. How good they bat in the middle phase of the innings, because that's where they've not been that clever at times. Gone. He's bowling. The bails are off. Pathum can't believe it, but he's got to go. Playing across the line, Salman Mirza has picked up a valuable asset here.
Master of disguise there. That is magical as a delivery. You have a look at him get through the shot there and his way through it, but the ball has not arrived. He's bowled a slower ball, and initially Salman Mirza thinks that it's missed this dumps look, and then he realizes, hold on, I think I've got him. And yes, he has. A beautiful delivery to fox a form player and get rid of Pathum Nissanka. Sri Lanka 16 for 1.
Introducing Hello Hair Hair Color. 100% grey coverage with no fear of hair damage. Hello Hair Hair Color. Colors to die for.
Kusal Mendes is in at number 3, strike rate of 130. But more importantly, Sri Lanka need a partnership, need some stability, because Pathum has been removed from the scene and he was such a great player for them in the last game. But Salman Mirza producing a beauty. It was slackening the pace, it was hitting the stumps, and I think he was probably covered by the body of the batsman, so he realized just a bit late that he had castled him. Flicked the bails, the zingers, and that was it. Yeah, nice delivery, length bowling. But that's the best you can do also. If the ball is not shaping around, that's an excellent way of dealing with the situation or the flatness of the pitch. This was smartly bowled.
Yeah, magical. Yeah, he hadn't noticed. He thought, I bowled such a good ball, I should get a wicket. And in the end, he actually did get one. Absolutely spot on with where it pitches, and it lures Pathum Nissanka in, pulls him into the shot, and it's too early.
He gets off the mark, which is a good thing for Kusal Mendes, because he has 3 ducks in previous, or he had 3 ducks in previous 4 innings against Pakistan in T20 ice.
Struck it well. And that's a good hand in the way from Babar Azam. But it's cold here, and that will have stung. It'll continue to sting. Have a look.
Slice, gets it past the infield, couple of bounces over the rope. Not such a great delivery, because the field wasn't set for this length.
Yeah, another of those slower deliveries. This time he's trying to go slow and into the pitch. But Mishara, awake to it, waits, and able to pick out an area where there isn't a fielder. And away it goes for 4. Much needed runs, those, as they try to take advantage of this power play, try to get going, some sort of flow in the innings.
Oh, that's such a good shot, but goes straight to the fielder.
Sumptuous, this master of disguise. You have a look and he rolls over it right there. The length critical, because it's the right length. He can't really pull out of that once he thinks that he can drive it, and then it's also on the stumps, just nicks the top of off. Exactly right, and rewarded too. Top nut.
Oh, another good delivery to end the over. Fabulous over comes to an end. 21 for 1.
लैक्रोस कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
By a distance. Wondered right then Yeah, heard it there again. Sounds like he's edged it. Yeah, we'll have a look at that actually, and it might be one they've missed, Pakistan.
So the problem right now, it appears, is that some are shaping, some are staying the course. So from batting perspective, you're never in, because you feel that you've got control over the pitch, and then suddenly one will just hoop a bit more. Fahim Ashraf is coming on to bowl in good wicket-taking form. He is. Gets through it, gets it through the offside. It was a whack. A little bit of width provided, and he's off to a very good start. Couple of nicely timed shots now for him.
Yeah, beautiful shot. Wide, a touch on the full side, not too full actually, but it's a good shot that to be able to control it, to get it in the gap and all along the ground as well. Give him confidence. He spent some time out in the middle previous game.
Yeah, more width, more runs through the offside. That's a cracking cover drive. He's off and running. A couple of very nice shots now.
I think it's working, the off drive. And 2 goals at it. This one is even fuller, so easier to control. Now, beautiful. That's really good looking from Kusal Mendis. Want to be straight on here. Not the greatest of starts for Fahim Ashraf. Needs to be right on the stumps.
Oh, it's a throwdown. 3 deliveries in the same area. That's well stopped in the end by the skipper. Really had to dash after that one. But not an auspicious start by Fahim Ashraf.
Sri Lanka happy to accept those deliveries as they try to get going, because the good length has been rather tough to get away, and so to receive some opportunity to flail the ball off to the fence is a good thing.
The fielders have been made to work extremely hard. That's good fielding by Fakhar. With Bengal Flowers 1100 plus branches, you can open your current account from the nearest branch to enjoy various free services and earn Orbit rewards by maintaining or growing your balance. This is a very nice start by Sri Lanka. 33 for the loss of 1. Just got to maintain this momentum. Got to take the attack to Pakistan. Can they do that? Another slow ball, I think, attempted. 128.7. A cutter. Not exactly a slow ball, but a cutter.
Well, length better. As soon as it is, and as soon as it's that little bit straighter, there are those cracks on a length. Now it's cross seam more than anything else, and so perhaps just kicks up off the surface. But in a particular area, and you've got all those cracks, you can kind of pick one. Maybe they're too many for you to be able to actually be accurate as your head bobs up and down as you run.
That's put away up in the air for another boundary. Tremendous over for the right-hander. 3 boundaries and 3 very good shots from Kusal Mendis. 16 from just 7 is 37 for 1.
लैक्रोस कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Kusal Mendis happy to put that away. Quickly onto it and pulls it away comfortably for 4. 16 off the over. Most productive one. It will help no end in maximising. They need to find someone else to play as Pathum Nissanka did. He played a gem in their previous game, 98 not out from 58 balls, and everybody else couldn't quite get it away, batted at about a run a ball. And so his wicket is a huge one. So to have got him out, Sri Lanka have to look at elsewhere for their runs. We wondered if he nicked the over before, and he stood and watched as these went off to the fence.
Yeah, not a lot of control over his length for Ashraf in that first over of his. Salman Mirza on the other end has been outstanding. Variations and control, we've seen it, how he's exploited this pitch, the conditions. Oh, that's a beauty. Once again, I think it was a cutter. Twisting and turning.
Yep, let's twist again. Not quite the summertime, though. Beauty. Look at his face. He's stunned as he looks up back at the bowler. He's got that slowy on a string.
Yeah, I mean, it's just about made it over the head of the field at mid-wicket and timed well enough to make it to the fence. But clearly, once again, a little amazed, surprised, and not totally in control on that delivery.
Yep, just kicks up off the surface. It's another slow ball, and he's trying to sort of adjust because it's not quite getting to him. And in the end, it comes off the middle of the blade with his adjustment and luckily loops over mid-wicket. It's a terrible teaser too, because it has the fielders going after it all the way to the fence, all in vain.
And it's not a massive drop in pace also. We're talking about from 139 to 129, so it's subtle. Vigotel Mobile, official handset partner. Light up your vibe.
You're a vibey sort of guy, aren't you?
Sri Lankans, they need to be vibey tonight.
Or are you a bit skibbity?
I'm a bit delulu. Words being added to the English dictionary this year. Skibbity, delulu. Delulu means delusional. Skibbity, pommy.
It's a bit 6-7 for me, that word.
He's such a parasocial guy. That's another word that's been included in the dictionary, which funnily means that you know it exactly, even without knowing him personally. And we're talking about a personality, a celebrity. A fan knows that celebrity inside out. He feels that he knows him inside out, and that's called parasocial.
Clearly, we've got too much time on our hands.
Full shot, just a little bit hesitant, but he gets a single, and after 5, 43 for 1.
Lacrosse कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Brisk start for Sri Lanka, 43 for 1. Seems a decent pitch so far. Sri Lanka have come out with intent. Batted beautifully in the previous games against Zimbabwe. The main man is gone, but You expect now to have your A game on. Pulled away. That is magnificent. Short ball and dealt with.
A shot that Kusal Mendis loves to play. Bat goes from down to up. He wasn't very fluent against Zimbabwe. He hung in there when Pathum Nissanka was playing it to all parts. Runs behind, but today, some fabulous shots indeed. Good start. But how Sri Lanka play from over number 6 to 12 will determine where this game goes.
Shot again, pulled away, this time in front of square. A 6 and a 4.
50 on the board. Mendis has been very, very quiet. Very important game for Sri Lanka. Could be their last on the tour and they have to win. Big players need to stand up. Nissanka did the other day. Mendis so far 31 of 14. Why I said 6 to 12, Baz, is when the spinners come on and the field restrictions are lifted. That's a phase where Sri Lanka really struggle or don't show intent. That's where this game will be won if they can play the spinners, control the game in that phase.
Change in field, deep mid wicket in place. Down the leg side and that'll be 4 again. Poor delivery. And Kusal Mendis is really zipping along.
Leg byes, doesn't matter. It's runs for Sri Lanka, that's the bottom line. Only the slower balls from Salman Mirza seem to be hard to get. But when pace on offer, this seems to be a good pitch.
Yeah, Wasim Jr. and Fahim Ashraf and Mendis play for the same franchise, Quetta Gladiators in PSL. So he's been very severe on his teammates. So only Mirza, who doesn't play in his franchise, was bowled well. Dot ball, finally.
.160, 170. That's the type of score you need. It is a very cold evening. You look at even the Pakistan fielders, sweaters out, hands in pockets. Come an hour and a half into the evening, it will get colder. That will be another challenge to deal with.
I reckon they need more. I reckon they need something about 180, maybe even 190. Pakistan bowling first. They expect dew to set in. Times it nicely down to third.
Get your 160, 165 first. They aim too high. It's a team that we know lose their way. And also those middle overs. Get your foundation right. 42 this partnership. Keep it going. And then you can go from there. Last ball of the power play.
There's a deep square leg and almost a deep gully on the fence. Mishara. Oh, swings and misses. So the power play, 58 for 1.
Golden Pearl Honey Lotion Advanced Care. Nutri Serum की पावर के साथ natural honey and almond oil. Golden Pearl का Nutri Serum वाला honey lotion. Love your skin.
लैक्रोस कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Golden Pearl Honey Lotion Advanced Care. Nutri Serum की पावर के साथ natural honey and almond oil. Golden Pearl का Nutri Serum वाला honey lotion. Love your skin.
Haven't really found the length. It's been too short. And they peppered that short length which has gone to the fence, dealt with. Sri Lanka really have made use of the power play for once. They've got an excellent start in the first 6. Power play done. Now the next challenge. Abrar has been brilliant with white ball for Pakistan. Their leading spinner.
Haven't played spin well at all. This is the phase. Bring it down from over 6 to 10. The next 4 overs crucial.
Full shot in a little pocket, but just be the single. Be interesting how they play this. Will they try and attack Abrar? Will try and hit him out of his length, or just milk him?
Sri Lanka unchanged from the last game. Batting to come, there's Janit Lienage, Pawan Ratnayaka. He's still to have a hit in T20 internationals. Shanaka and Kusal Pereira.
On the leg side, just gets away with it. Just a single that time. Right now, all going to plan. So, Fikr free for Sri Lanka. Fikr free moment. Download now and get assurance you need on your fingertips. Pulls it leg side and hits it pretty well. So just be the single. Not happy with himself, Mendes. He thought there was an opportunity to pierce that gap straightish mid-wicket.
Plus he hit it hard. The good thing is they're rotating the strike. Mishara has a massive role to play to support his senior partner and keep this partnership growing. Not open the door for Pakistan.
He slows it up. Very slow.
Because he's got starts. Be a great opportunity even for him to establish himself at the top of the order. We can go on to convert that to a meaningful score.
Change of angle for Abrar. Goes round the wicket. And drags it leg side and gets the gap. One bounce into the fence.
Brilliant hit. Abrar going around, angling it at the pads. Perfect. Look at the front leg. Throws it way outside leg stump so he can play that slog sweep.
Seven off the over so far. And very slow this time into the offside. So the first over of spin has been dealt with. 50 partnership also raised. 66 for 1.
Golden Pearl Body Butter. Total skin therapy. Banaye skin smooth or creamy soft. Golden Pearl Body Butter. Love your skin.
Partnership 50 of just 29. It has been Kusal Mendes 34 of 19. Really racing along.
The man with the golden arm for Pakistan amongst.
He's been brilliant since his return to the team. Batting, bowling, exceptional. Starts off with a slightly short one, but that's the way he's operated in Pindi, just back of a length. Nothing in the full zone. Make sure that if you want to hit him, you hit him off the back foot. The ball doesn't really arrive off this surface too often.
Canny operator. He bowls different lengths, slight change of pace. He'll watch what the batter's trying to do and then make the changes. Very good at bowling it far from the batter, making him fetch it.
Nicely played. He's got the gap. He's very good with that back cut. Boundary.
Nothing wrong with that delivery. It was just on a good length. Nothing wrong with that delivery. It was just on a good length. Plays it off the stumps, Kusal Mendes. He's playing some wonderful shots.
Yeah, needs to carry on. Now Nawaz has just gone for 4.9 to the over in this tri-series. So if Sri Lanka can get hold of him, that just makes life difficult for Salman Ali Agha.
They really don't have to go after him. Make sure he doesn't bowl dot balls. You've got the boundary in the over. Knock it around. You for the next 2-3 overs, 8 and over, you accept. You can shake your head as much as you want.
Boring.
Boring is not the point. It's about the win. It's about what you do smartly, not throw it away.
Entertainment business. Wide.
There you go. Nawaz bowling it away from the left hand. Up to the task, read the line well.
On.
That's what you mean by not go after the bowlers. Let them bowl to you. And it works for you today. Mishara, Kusal Mendes making some wonderful decisions.
This time down the leg side, quicker delivery, oh, brilliantly done. Salman Mirza saves a boundary. It was a faster ball, so pace was on.
Superb fielding. One-handed seam-up delivery. Oh, yes. And the roll over, back of the shoulder, making sure no injuries. 15 off the over so far.
Now works at leg side. They'll cross over for a single. Fabulous from Sri Lanka. 16 off the first Nawaz over. 82 for one.
Introducing Hello Hair Hair Color. Keratin, olive or avocado oil stem. Visibly improved hair quality. Hello Hair Hair Color. Colors to die for.
.25. Sri Lanka going at. Abrar first over went for 8. Oh, close, and that should be at. Abrar with the one that skids through.
Big wicket, big wicket. Kusal Mendes on the back foot. That kept low. I don't think there's any point in reviewing that. Now this is what Abrar can do. He can get the ball to skid through. Not all that short. Previous over, he was able to get the pull shot away. But Abrar, that ability to deceive the batter with the pace of the pitch working. But a very good knock from Mendes. He goes for 40. Sri Lanka 82 for 2.
लैक्रोस कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Kusal Perera, he is a dangerous bat. Sri Lanka need him to fire today. Brar with the breakthrough yet again. He's been so good in white ball for Pakistan. Able to just deceive Mendes with the length ball, just skidded off the surface, plumb in front.
Kusal Perera's off the mark. Well, good length. A lot of players look to play off the back foot. But Abrar, he's a different type of bowler. He's got the ability. He's got the skill to get that ball to skid through. Beats him for pace.
And now Pakistan will squeeze. This is where Sri Lanka have to navigate through.
That's what happens. You get an opportunity, you strangle the opposition, and Pakistan are good at that, the spinners especially.
KFC, flip the bucket challenge. All you have to do is flip the bucket as fast as you can onto your head, and you win KFC finger-licking good prizes. Just 2 runs off the first 4 deliveries. Suddenly it's a different ball game. Abrar with the wicket, and he's making sure that he gives away nothing. It's over a wicket and 2 runs. He'd like to close it off. That's not the way he thinks. He thinks wickets. He'll be thinking, how can I get Perera out? Slows it up, turns into the leg side. A terrific over from Abrar. It is 85 for 2.
Pearl 3D Skin Serum. Vitamin C से मिले lighten and brighter skin. Hyaluronic acid hydrates and replants. Vitamin B3 reduce करे dark spots. Golden Pearl 3D Skin Serum.
.44 Sri Lanka going at.
2 left-handers in the middle. Mohammad Nawaz getting a break. Salman Ali Agha.
Oh, chance. Oh, direct hit might have got him. Pakistan very confident.
To director, we have a review for run out at the striker end. Can I have a side on angle for this, please? Roll it back, please. Bat behind the popping crease. Batsman made his ground, satisfied before it bails off. Ready to make my decision for the big screen.
No run there. Perera gets a dive now. At full stretch, he's not got a great shoulder. He's had an operation on it. Hopefully he'll be fine.
Down the leg side and doesn't beat short fine. It was a poor delivery and Pereira be very disappointed because it was a boundary ball. A direct hit is what was needed.
Good work from Babar. Had to throw across his body. That gave Pereira the time.
Gets it past cover. He's very strong off the back foot through the offside.
Sri Lanka needed that boundary. But since the fall of Kusal Mendis' wicket, it was just getting a little tight. Yeah, that deserved to be hit. It was so short from the captain.
In the air. No, just chipped away. It was the edge. He just gets lucky.
Perfectly placed, Basid. Couldn't do it any better.
He just got the single. Should have got two then if he placed it well enough. Inverex EV, Pakistan's smartest hatchback EV, Inverex Zeo, is up for grabs for the most electrifying batter of the series. Inverex Zeo, charge fast, drive smart, on and off the pitch. Cuts it through the offside, will just be the single. It has been a good 10 overs for Sri Lanka. They've got to 93 for 2, and it is time for drinks.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Introducing Hello Hair Hair Color. 100% grey coverage with no fear of hair damage. Hello Hair Hair Color. Colors to die for. Introducing Hello Hair Hair Color. Keratin, olive or avocado oils में visibly improved hair quality. Hello Hair Hair Color. Colors to die for.
Pearl 3D Skin Serum. Vitamin C से मिले lighten and brighter skin. Hyaluronic acid hydrates and replants. Vitamin B3 reduce करे dark spots. Golden Pearl 3D Skin Serum.
Golden Pearl Body Butter. Total Skin Therapy. बनाए skin smooth और creamy soft. Golden Pearl Body Butter. Love your skin.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Golden Pearl Honey Lotion Advanced Care. Nutri Serum की पावर के साथ Natural Honey and Almond Oil. Golden Pearl का Nutri Serum वाला Honey Lotion. Love your skin. Golden Pearl Honey Lotion Advanced Care. अब कोई और नहीं, सिर्फ Golden Pearl का Nutri Serum वाला Honey Lotion. Love your skin.
Welcome back to the final game in the Tri-Series in the round stage. Sri Lanka put into bat first, 93 for 2 in the first 10 overs. A couple of wickets gone down. The first one to go down, the man in form, outfoxed by a phenomenal delivery by Salman Mirza. Change of pace, clips off stump on the way out to get Pathum Nissanka out. And Kusal Mendes, who was going some guns, trapped right in front by Abrar Ahmed in his very first over. Much needed breakthrough as well. All reds for Kusal Mendes, who got 40 off 23. And the halfway mark in the first innings, Sri Lanka still sitting pretty, 93 for 2. Pakistan bowlers in the initial part of the game struggled to find the length. Width was on offer. A lot of full pitch delivery that went to the boundary, and change of pace in terms of the bowling now. Saim Ayub, 7th bowler used tonight for Pakistan. Mohammad Nawaz, just the one over, went for 16 with the left-handers out there not continuing with him. Salman Ali Agha. Better option this in terms of Saim Ayub to the right-handers. It's time for Pakistan's leading home appliance brand, Super Asia. Shop online, got the magic of one touch.
Yeah, the quest for the skipper is to go with his game plan A. In 10 overs, you don't expect, or 11, that you'd have used all these bowlers. But you have a look at Fahim, he's gone for 16 first one. Same story for Nawaz. And so he's now trying to kind of mitigate for that. Out! Short! Caught into the hands of backward point. Nawaz takes the catch. And the skipper's ploy works.
Yeah, you can see by the cheeky smile Salman Ali Agha had on his face. It was short, it was wide, it could have been put away. But the only place Kusal Perera has put this away is into the safety net of Mohammad Nawaz. Didn't quite get the elevation to go over, couldn't keep it on the ground either. He goes for 6 tonight, Sri Lanka 96 for 3.
Pearl 3D Skin Serum. Vitamin C से मिले lighten and brighter skin. Hyaluronic acid hydrates and replants. Vitamin B3 reduce करे dark spots. Golden Pearl 3D Skin Serum.
In at 5, Janit Liyanage. Seventh bowler paying dividends for Pakistan. A big wicket as well in the context. Kusal Perera.
Your left-handers out there would have said, right, I've got to go to my offies. He bowled himself. Salman Ali Agha, and he's bowling Saim Ayub now. Happy to see that Janit Liyanage comes in, because he might be able to go back to Nawaz at some point. 11 done, 98 for 3, clawing back.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Kind, but on a slow one where it might be just a touch sticky, you've got to pay special care to that let it come. Picks out backward point.
Kwame Amangwa said that Salman Ali Agha will have the option of bringing Mohammad Nawaz back, and he is back. Spinners tonight. With the grouping, there's been a bit of a right hand, left hand, but predominantly spinners have bowled to the left-handers up until Kusal Perera got out. Once again, just in the air. But his timing is very good. Up and over, and also brings up the 100 for Sri Lanka.
Great skills from Mishara, who's got the pace of this pitch. Doesn't look to overhit that. Picks the gap, times it, and then gets it away. 4 runs, nobody in the open spaces there. And instead of looking leg side with the turn, happy to keep his options open. On 41 now, so accustomed to the pace of the pitch, or lack of pace thereof.
Just look at the way the surface is played. The slower the spinners have bowled it, just gripped and turned. Example of that wicket of Kusal Perera, just held up in the surface, hit it in front of square as well. A variation in pace. Eventually turn into how much the ball turns here on the surface. 3 games on it already.
I wonder if there was just a discussion, I don't know if you heard it, about short mid-wicket and whatever. Nawaz and Salman. He'd want to leave it open to the right-hander, invite him into there.
Well, you're all invited. It is tomorrow, the 28th of November. Neelofer on screens. Combination and a partnership that has worked brilliantly and is going to be in action once again. Fawad Khan and Myra Khan on screens. Get your tickets now.
Yep, needs to use all of his skills here, Nawaz, because Mishara is after him. He's going to try and put him under pressure, and he has to, for the team, for himself, keep the board going. His matchup, so as to ensure that he dominates this battle. And Nawaz is just trying to get him off strike each time.
Into that open leg side, and no fielder inside the ring in front of square on the leg side. All Liyanagi has to do is just drop it there, and there is a single available. So the boundary on the very first ball, followed up by 4 singles.
They'll also be doing their own assessment, the Pakistanis, as they go about this, in terms of where the score is with regard to getting to par or above par.
Catches the call. Slightly uppish once again. And Mohammad Wasim Jr. will do the cleanup job on the boundary. So good over for Sri Lanka. 10 off it. 108 for 3.
Golden Pearl Honey Lotion Advanced Care. Nutri Serum की पावर के साथ Natural Honey and Almond Oil. Golden Pearl का Nutri Serum वाला Honey Lotion. Love your skin.
लैक्रोस कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Probably the benefits of having been out there for the 31 balls he's faced.
Sri Lanka 108 for 3 in 12 overs. And the rate, which is 9 runs in over, they should look to get north of 107, 175. At the toss, as Dasun Shanuka said, 150, 160. Looks a better surface in that. Shot selection has been good, but there is also assistance for the spinners. Home safely. Have to re-bowl that. Saim Ayub just losing the radar, looking to fire that one in. 100 Ks. That previous delivery.
I think he thought he was coming at him. And he thought, I'll get you down the leg side. Keeper did well to get it, actually. in the end.
Couple of runs into the big open spaces. Mishara playing a really good hand, 47. Well, Tapal tea will always help in cold conditions here in Rawalpindi. Tapal Tea Lounge. Pakistani cricket fans enjoying Pakistan's finest. Very good. We're running the first one hard, always looking to put pressure on the fielders.
Enjoyed the way he's played Mishara. Kind of played a bit like he's a basher, but today there's been a bit of touch to the way he's gone about things, working singles.
Up in the air and all the way. That is a glorious hit to bring up the second T20 I-50 for Kamil Mishara. And it is a knock that has held great value for Sri Lanka tonight.
Really well played from Kamil Mishara. Overpitched, sees it, and bang, away it goes. No hesitation whatsoever, fully committed, and puts it away, showing the other side of his game.
Follows up with a single. The maneuverability with the bat, the angles he's created, looking to play the ball late, opens the bat face. Along with the 5-4s and the 2-6s, has been a very good knock.
Yeah, just at the start, you felt that he might have just relinquished the role of smashing it away to Pathum Nissanka, and I think that helped him, because he was then controlling his shots and not looking to be the aggressor. And because of that, kind of worked his way into the innings. And he's got going now, and is going great guns. 122 for 3.
Pearl 3D Skin Serum. Vitamin C से मिले lighten and brighter skin. Hyaluronic acid hydrates and replants. Vitamin B3 reduce करे dark spots. Golden Pearl 3D Skin Serum.
Settle in. And settle in really well tonight so far. .122 for 3. Kamil Mishara leading the way for Sri Lanka. 56 of 35. Brought up his second T20 half century in the previous over. 7 bowlers used tonight. Fahim Ashraf now in for his second. Ian Ramiz did that pitch report. You showed the amount of deviation off the surface, and more importantly off that length. Fahim Ashraf is the sort of the bowler, he normally bowls cross seam, likes to roll his fingers over. Those kind of conditions might actually suit him.
Yeah, he's got to first hit that length. There's a particular area where there are quite a few of those cracks, and it's being used again this pitch. And in the previous game, hitting a particular length made it difficult, but one side was able to hit the area more regularly. And tonight there's also been another one of those stories. Nice shot. Oh, playing beautifully. Have a look at the control. He's not trying to whack that. He's just helped it on its way. Talking about areas, good length area. A 4 to 6 meters, and actually further away from the stumps than that, sort of in the 5 to 6 areas where you want to be.
At the moment, Kamil Mishara seems to have an answer to everything. The previous delivery, the first two have been slow ones. Not looking to overhit any delivery. On pace deliveries also being timed. Great partnership as well, now building 30 of 18 between the two.
He just hasn't found his radar today. I'm talking about groupings and you're talking about sort of changing things up, but on a pitch where you've already got enough, you don't need to. There's a consistency that's required, and he hasn't been today. He's been kind of wide and too full and then too short. Everything sort of, I remember one ball going into the area actually. There's another, that's not too far off.
Always a 100% confidence moment without any dandruff. Hello, hair. Now with the amount of assistance in the surface, come back to the fundamentals, keep it simple. Hammer down on that length, keep the stumps in play. Change of pace. Talking about Seamer's pitch map, we saw what worked for Sri Lanka versus Zimbabwe a couple of nights ago. Look at where Pakistan is, all over the shop. They've been short. They haven't really hit that 6 to 8 meter length, but also been very wide.
Yeah, just missed it short. And I think it's in an effort to hit it. And sometimes in trying to hit the pitch, you drag too short. And it then allows opportunities to score for your opposition, and that's what's happened here, and Sri Lanka have taken those. 129 for 3.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Six overs for Sri Lanka to put up a score. Sitting very good at 129 for 3. Kamil Mishara stayed out there. Going at over 9 runs in over. Sri Lanka are set for a big total here. It's been a hit and miss in terms of a bowling package for Pakistan. Abrar has been more on the hit side for Pakistan. A couple of overs, picked up the 1 wicket, that of Kusal Mendes as well. Bit of air then, Pommy.
Air out the ball.
Yeah, shocked a little bit, batsman. Just hear the discussion from behind the stumps. He's looking to throw it wider. Feels set for that purpose as well.
The intensity is something I was kind of looking to watch tonight. One from Sri Lanka because of do or die game the game before, and so having to raise themselves once again today. But then also from a Pakistan perspective, who have qualified, and this game is basically a free hit for them. Doesn't matter, they're not affected. And certainly not tonight. Yeah, and I would say they're not quite there. Just each bowler sort of turn up and not quite starting the way they normally do. Oh, Vigatel mobile selfie moment. You love a selfie, don't you?
Got me confused with my friend. Friend who's missing in action. Zainab Abbas. It's an art, Pommy, taking the correct selfie. What a shot. What a shot. Very quick to bounce onto the back foot. But then once again, the timing of the bat has been impeccable. And it is all very good cricketing shots. Watch this. That is very good.
Yeah, I'll go back to that word control. When you watch him as he hits the ball on just about all his shots tonight, you couldn't accuse him of trying to overhit. They'll be proud of him in Colombo, the nondescripts. He'll be very happy with what he's doing here. Nishara 65 from 43. Popular club. One of the best, I'm told, by a certain gentleman at the back of the box.
And you'll hear from him shortly as well. A gentleman in the back of the box. 15 done, 137 for 3.
Golden Pearl Body Butter. Total Skin Therapy. Banaye skin smooth or creamy soft. Golden Pearl Body Butter. Love your skin.
20 50, and it's come at a very good time for Sri Lanka in a must-win game. Big shots, ran well between the wickets, and the timing of the bat has been sublime to watch. A shot of the day so far, and he's still out there for Sri Lanka.
Kamil Mishara, 5 overs to go. What a different knock. He's gone along nicely, as Uruj and Pommy were saying.
Oh, narrowly missed the stumps. It's about getting the control back as far as Pakistan are concerned, but Sri Lankans are beautifully set up to get a 180 here.
And these are good signs, though. The slow balls, change of pace, gripping somewhat. Last 5 overs, 10 and over, 187. That'll be a very good score on this pitch. Well placed to get there. Now Mishara, he's brought a balance, not only trying to hit the ball hard, but hitting the gaps has been the difference.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Read the pace on that one very cleverly. And Fahim Ashraf has been of late about variation, about slackening the pace and changing and altering the length. This was beautifully read by the bowler. The off-cutter put away for 4.
Was boundary for Lianage. Mishara striking it so well. Probably might think last few overs go for boundaries, go for the big shots, but I would think get Mishara on strike because he's in such good touch. Don't leave him at the non-strikers end. Get him to strike.
Well, that hardly bounced. Slower than the slow. And we've got to look at Fahim Ashraf, what he has produced. The analysis there, change of pace, the length to go with variations. And when you're looking to hit the ball hard, I think change of pace is the way to go. The slow pace can get you out of trouble. Talking to the coach after the drinks break, just trying to set the compass back. Another play and a miss.
It's my point. No dot balls. Just get off strike. Fielders are sitting on the circle. Every ball is a single. You've already got a boundary. A runner ball gets you 8, 9, and you're on your way rather than inviting pressure here.
Wickets in hand, and that will work well for Sri Lanka. Moving forward in the last 5 overs of the innings. Pakistan being pushed back. Fielders coming from the edge of the ring. While there's a lot of action on the field, there's action off the field as well, where the rightful garam chai, Tapal tea moment.
Best thing to have on a cold evening. Single digits the temperature. It will cool down further.
Big shot. Is it a big shot that's dropped? It is dropped. Salman Ali Agha is usually a safe fielder. Had to run towards his left and he has grasped it. And that could be costly for Pakistan. 144 for 3.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
Did so well to get himself into that position and spills his lollies. That was Mishara. Mishara is the man who's controlling these innings.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a wonderful night for the fans moving forward in this contest. Pakistan is being challenged here first with the ball, and I'm sure Sri Lanka will feel that they've got a very good chance of winning this contest, this all-important contest. They win this, they're through to the final. Abrar to bowl his last over. The ball has skidded off the surface quite nicely onto the bat. This should have been held because he made all the work really to get around that one, and somehow I think it's a cold night, cold evening, and so they're using the hand warmers, but it's just not usual for even the Pakistanis. That's a flick for 6. That's gone all the way, I think. 50 partnership comes up as a result of that thunderous blow.
150 on the board as well. What a tremendous hit. That's gone a long way. The crack of the whip. Well, he dropped him just now. The next one goes for a 90-meter 6. Kamil Mishara. Well, if Sri Lanka looking for a new hero, here's one.
That's his highest in T20Is, Mishara. 75 of 46. Not only holding this innings together, but now you see the pace being generated as well. Right, yeah, you got to be careful. That is excellent thinking from the Sri Lankan player. It was Mohammad Wasim, and we know that he's got a rocket arm. So, well thought out.
I think it was the keeper's fault. On the stump mic, you could hear him egging Wasim on, and that's what switched the batsman's mind on to who the fielder was.
That's good batting. If you can't hit a 4, make sure that the strike is handed back to Mishara. Yeah, flicker-free moment for some of the fans. Download the app and get the insurance you need on your fingertips. Slow ball, that's got up in the air. Mohammad Wasim doesn't drop it. Abrar has struck, and he's removed a very important player for the Sri Lankans, because Mishara was going great and absolutely got out at the wrong time.
Sure is the wrong time. It's the length that he does like. It's a length that he's put away very nicely. But Abrar has bowled this so slow that he just couldn't get his timing right. But he's played his part, Kamil Mishara.
Golden Pearl Honey Lotion Advanced Care. अब कोई और नहीं, सिर्फ Golden Pearl का न्यूट्री सीरम वाला हनी लोशन. Love your skin.
Introducing Hello Hair Color. Keratin, olive और avocado oils में visibly improved hair quality. Hello Hair Color. Colors to die for.
Golden Pearl Honey Lotion Advanced Care. न्यूट्री सीरम की पावर के साथ नेचुरल हनी एंड आलमंड ऑयल. Golden Pearl का न्यूट्री सीरम वाला हनी लोशन. Love your skin.
Golden Pearl Body Butter. Total Skin Therapy. बनाए skin smooth और creamy soft. Golden Pearl Body Butter. Love your skin.
Was that an inside edge on that one? Wrong gun, not read. 153 for 4.
Lacrosse कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
Introducing Hello Hair Hair Color. Keratin, olive और avocado oils ने visibly improved hair quality. Hello Hair Hair Color. Colors to die for.
Lacrosse कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
This is going to be a crucial bowling spell from Wasim Junior. Pakistan looking to limit Sri Lanka's excess to less than 180. 2 overs, none for 20 has been rather expensive. Fahim has gone round the park as well. 3 overs, none for 30. You see this now from Pakistan. They'll alter the pace, change the pace, and not give anything to the batsmen really to handle themselves properly. No seam up, it seems. Was there an inside edge? The wronger not picked. Near the stumps, that delivery, but not an inside edge, I think. That's lifted for a run over the infield. What did the ultra edge suggest? Ultra edge doesn't move.
From here, at least a 180, 185 is what's ideal. With 6 wickets in hand. Been going along nicely. Lianage still to find his timing. Shanaka, well, he's the key. He's in at the right time.
Need 1 over, 1 good over for 15. Pace on and nicely played away for a run.
First 2 balls were slow balls. Super soft, super soft.
Clean, super soft, cleans like a dream.
Say it cleanly as well. Clean. Premium detergent powder. Well, he bowled a quicker one to Shanaka, who's new at the crease. But the batter who's been there, change of pace.
Inside edge, that'll do it nicely. Runs and hits the fence. Inside edge, did the job.
Yeah, relief for Sri Lanka. But it's so strange that each time there's extra pace on offer, either via the middle of the bat or an edge, it seems to be finding the boundary.
That's the advantage of having 6 wickets in the tank, because you can go out there and feel free to hit everything out of the park. I'm sure he'll go again. Lianage. Yeah, no timing on that one. Once again, no pace on the ball.
Pawan Ratnayaka, Hasaranga to come. I would have Hasaranga coming in next. Senior man who can strike it well. Pawan Ratnayaka playing his second T20 internationals, but didn't get a hit the other day because of the brilliance of Pathum Nissanka. Yep, it's Hasaranga who will probably come in next.
Yeah, pace on, misses the ball. Ends on a good ball, 160 for 4.
Lacrosse कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
A much better performance from Sri Lanka in this all-important contest. And not losing wickets was the real deal, especially in the middle phase of the innings. Now they have the advantage. 160 for the loss of 4. Salman Mirza coming on to bowl. He's bowled well, 1 for 18. Only a single down the ground.
They played spin better, Ramesh. That's the difference. They played spin a lot better. Over number 6, that's the power play, 58 for none. The next 6 overs was the key, where they've always been losing their way. They scored 50, lost 2 wickets, but going at 8.5 at that period, you take that, you're happy with it. Now it's about the flurry. 3 overs, 24. In the last few overs, you'd like that to be at least 10, 11 and over.
Oh, that's gone. Up in the air for 6. Beautifully timed. It wasn't such a bad ball, but made into 1 because of that wonderful power. Hitting it off the back foot. I initially thought that he got cramped just a little bit, but look at that shot. Powered over the row for 6.
The noise of the bat made me feel that he hadn't got the timing either. But that's right off the middle. Mirza's first 3 overs, brilliant. Slower ball doing the trick, but this time it goes for 6.
Big shot down the ground on the bounce to the fielder at long on. I thought Mishara was the key for them doing so well in the middle phase of the innings, because he was striking the ball so well. It was an intelligent innings also. He didn't get out and played spin very nicely. At the toss, Shanaka did mention a score of around 160. Well, it's gone over 160. It may end up to be a 180 score. That will definitely test Pakistan with the bat if they get 180.
At least a couple. But for Pakistan's point of view, Ramesh, 180, 185, even if they concede, I think it's a good thing. Test themselves in a chase, a good chase. But they got nothing to lose in this particular scenario. They're in the finals already. It's about working more on roles, confidence, and they really haven't been challenged in this tournament so far.
I think if Sri Lanka win today, there'll be a handful in the final also, because they will then have the flow and rhythm. And it's such an important game in so many ways for them. And a knockout game will have its own impact, its own mechanics. That's a lot better. That last ball, the Yorker, fired just a little bit wider.
Seven balls remaining. I think this ball's a free hit. Lianage has to find the boundary. He's going at just over a runner ball, and managed to find the boundary on 2 occasions. One was a bottom edge.
Played away on the bounce to the fielder, only be a single. Ideally, Shanaka should have been on strike, not to be. Last 6 balls of the innings to come 171 for 4.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
It's a good, decent crowd for tonight's game. Yeah, they had to run. They had to run. Oh, he misses the stumps. Wasim Jr. trying to hit the stumps just a little too hard. Importantly, strike is with Shanaka.